One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Terrapins will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Michigan's offense will have the football first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back?
There he goes. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Makes the grab, it's Morgan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Haynes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Marsh. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. It's Simpson. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. So the Maryland Terrapins offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. To throw, it's Washington. Pressure coming. Finds his tight end. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. RPO complete to open the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He's looking to throw on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's Simpson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Defense make... But the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Offside.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Quick toss to the right. Makes a man miss. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Got a man, it's Williams. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air, it's Washington. That pass is incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Rides the back on the option, the give. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Where did he find a hole in the defense? He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a real...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! Extra point here will tie the game.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Using his legs to buy some time. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion.
Unloads it downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged in the middle. It's Simpson. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Release to the back. That's reeled in, it's Haynes. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. Grab near the sticks, it's Simpson. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Moving toward the end zone, ball out! Recovered by the defense, and he's off!
Great job by the defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchdown.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds space on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Washington. Here comes the heat. Finds some fresh air. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. OU, oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 21 over Missouri. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's caught. It's McCulley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're dealing with a second and long. Dances away to buy time. On the move, he fires. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
And this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him. You better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure that the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Scanning the field, it's Washington. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Bringing the heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Might be changing the route. They'll go to the toss. Finding an escape route. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Takes the easy completion. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 4th down, looking for the completion. The sure hands, it's Simpson. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Klein. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. With the catch, it's Haynes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
It's complete to the left. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got him. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting...
Turning it on! He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. He wants to take the top off. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. And 2nd down coming.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
They go to the draw. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man. It's Simpson. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Just keep slinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Klein. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's McCulley. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Klein. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.